Hello, I'm teacher Ivan from Wunna Educational Services. I welcome you to our lesson where we shall be looking at the O-level physics calculations from work, energy, and power. This is where we shall be doing calculations from. Otherwise, before we look at calculations, it is very paramount that we read about the definitions of work, energy, and power. The definition is of their SI units, that is a joule, watt, and also what a Newton is. Then we must also find the answer to a question: when is work said to be done? It is a disturbing question that we must find the answer to. We must also look at the forms and the sources of energy. We must also read about the mechanical energy and the laws of conservation of energy and mechanical energy. There are two separate laws: the law of conservation of energy and the principle of conservation of mechanical energy. Those are two separate laws and principles. Then we must also look at the energy changes. So those are very important areas in this topic that we should do research about and acquire more knowledge about. However, still before we go for calculations, we must also look into the important formula that we are going to be using as we work out the calculations. We shall start with the formula for work done. Work done is given as force times distance. And therefore, from that definition, we derive the SI unit of work done. Force is in Newton and the distance is in meter. Therefore, when we multiply force and distance, we are multiplying Newton and meter, which gives us Newton meter. But when we combine Newton meter, we get what we call a joule. Therefore, there are two units for work done. We can use Newton meter, or the product of 1 Newton and 1 meter gives us a joule. A joule is a capital J. Then, in the case of staircases, there are cases where we get the distance moved, but on a staircase. That distance moved on a staircase is given by the number of steps or stairs times the height for each step or staircase. I'm repeating, in case of staircases, the total distance will be given by the number of steps or stairs times the height for each step or stair. That's how we shall get the distance D, as we shall be looking at the examples. So that is the important formula for work done. Then we also come to mechanical energy. Mechanical energy is given as the sum of kinetic energy and the potential energy. Therefore, to get mechanical energy, we shall add the kinetic energy plus potential energy, where kinetic energy is given as a half times the mass of the body times the square of its velocity, and therefore it is a half mv squared, where m is the mass of the body and V is the speed or velocity of the body. Whereas potential energy is given as the mass times the height above the ground or the Earth's surface times the acceleration due to gravity. And therefore, we get the formula as the potential energy equals to mgh, where m is the mass of the body, g is acceleration due to gravity, and h is the body's height above the Earth's surface. Then we come to the formula for power. Power is given as the work done over time taken. Therefore, work done was already seen as force times distance. So where there is work done is where we shall replace with the formula for work done, which is force times distance, then over time. But if assuming we divide the distance by time, distance over time gives us velocity. And therefore, that gives us a second formula for power as force times velocity. Remember, this distance is divided by time, then times the force. So distance over time is the velocity times now force, to give us power as force times velocity. So there are two formulas for power: force times velocity or force times distance over time. And now that has been the introduction of work, energy, and power. So in our second lesson, we shall be looking at how we apply this formula in solving calculations concerning work, energy, and power. Otherwise, I'm Teacher Ivan from Wunna Educational Services. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell such that you get notified whenever we have a new video. We are on TikTok and Facebook. Search for Wunna Educational Services on both TikTok and Facebook. We also have other platforms such as the Wuuna Kids platform, Wuuna e-learning platform. We have Teacher Ivan's online class on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Search for them, subscribe to them, join and follow the pages so that we learn together as we enjoy together. Bye bye. See you next time.